Good morning from the back of the Master Stereo, being chased down by Sagui and Blackbarrow. The French Legion are in full force. We have been for the last, 48 hours now in the lead, but it's been whittled down slowly, mile upon mile. The pressure is building. We just have to see whether we have the right stuff to get to the finish line on time. At present, it's around about, it's getting closer and closer. Yeah, around about 6 nautical miles. So last night when I left the boat, we were about 9.5. So every 8 hours he's gaining about 3 nautical miles. So we're going to be inside of each other in the next 8 to 12 hours if this keeps up. Why is this? Well, at one stage we had a slightly different current, and I posted this on the Discord thing. It really comes down to zones, and I don't think it's a bug or anything like that. It's just that there were different wind zones. We were at the bleeding edge of the system, and if you look at just here, you can see that the yellow is just behind us, and so while he was 20 nautical miles or 10 nautical miles behind, he was in slightly better wind, and there was a different current. So this different current meant that I would have to point down more, which was obviously a disadvantage, and he could keep the same heading. So there was about a 3 to 4 degree differential, which can make a little bit of a difference when you're on the bleeding edge, especially when you get up into a TWA of 155 plus, as we were doing yesterday. Anyway, rocking along, getting into Kodo territory. Not exactly there, just on the edge of a Kodo. Would have liked to have been maybe 92 bearing to waypoint to get that, but that's how the cookie crumbles. No problem. It's going to be windy the whole way there. Now, I don't think that we've got too many doldrums in front of us. I'll just have a quick play of this. This is the new grib. So probably in about 11 hours time, we'll get to our next waypoint, which is just about here. And as long as we're not too close to the land, we'll still be in the yellow, and follow that down and through. We might do a little bit of tacking across here. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what the speed is. As for all the other competitors, it's just doubled up. As I predicted in my last midweek video, I thought that Tommy Cods would come through, and he came down deep, and he's been in some really good wind, so continually catching. I think that Rafa did a really good job here of coming down, and although I said that Connecticom I thought might come 5th, it looks like Rafa has got the southerly on him now, so yeah, really good job coming down. Full moon, if he can keep that distance, that differential, he might be okay, but I think that being more south is going to be, in the end, the defining factor here. There's less wind up here, there's more wind to the south, it's a better angle. You'd have to put your money on the southerly guys at this point in time. Zen not doing too badly either. Sorry about that, I should have turned off my Kakao Talk. This is the chat program in Korea. So just to reinforce what I was thinking, in the last 10 minutes, made a little bit of a swing with Q2VLM, Massisteria, Tommy, Connecticom, Full Moon, Vitali, and El Patron. And if we look at the root comparator, add all of them, do on ETA, you can see that we're around a couple of hours in front of Tommy, who is a couple more in front of Full Moon. Connecticom is pretty close there, so that's going to be interesting. I had Connecticom coming before Full Moon, but we'll see. Vitali next, and then El Patron a day later. So if I just push it forward, maybe at a 30-minute interval, and into the night we hit our waypoint probably at 8:30. Yeah, at night. So I've got to be available tonight to do that. Tommy comes around about midnight my time, and then down. Full Moon and Connecticom, sorry, pretty close. Vitali is also coming down, and El Patron's a little bit further out. So it's going to be one of the best or the most exciting finishes, I believe, for this VOR. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning at around about 11, 12 o'clock, seeing who gets across the line first. May the best team win, I guess.
Okay, about an hour later, and where are we? We're about 6.2, so another 0.2 has been dropped as Sogui closes little by little. I have to agree with Blackburrow, and it's been what I've been thinking lately. This race, I've become more of a passenger, more of a technician than a sailor. It's not worth me going manual hardly any of the time, and I find that kind of disturbing. I have to be, well, I don't have to be online, but my computer has to be online. Otherwise, if I go offline, I slow down too much. The polars are too linear in so many ways. The change of sails and now the incredible changes in TWS and direction of wind mean that it's very, very hard to manually keep up with these changes. So I'm a passenger, as Blackburrow is singing.
Passenger, and I ride and I ride. I ride through the city backside. I see the stars came out of the sky. Yeah, they're bright in a hollow sky. You know it looks